Alright, and let's see what we're up against here. Alright, well I like this opener. A lot of control and grindy decks right now, so having both Narset is probably going to work out pretty well. And I don't think I want another land right now. Ooh, are we playing another Esper deck? That would be very interesting. I think I want to find out. Are we playing the mirror match? That'd be pretty wild. Oh wow, we are apparently playing the mirror match, more or less. Well, the Aether Gust doesn't work against us. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Narset, I believe. Between that and Treacherous Blessing, I have no good answer to Narset, so let's get rid of that. And it's important that we actually hit this land drop, because I want to play Narset next turn on curve. Hey Becca, welcome. You've got some sweet new bling next to your name now. So I just jumped into the queue, and we are apparently playing a mirror match, which is very rare and unlikely. What's up, Mark? You are officially a VIP of the stream. We unlocked the ability to grant VIPs last night by completing an achievement. Alright, so here, between Doom Foretold and Treacherous Blessing, because they have quite a few permanents out there, I'm actually a little bit more inclined to just take the Treacherous Blessing here, or even possibly the Thought Erasure. Yeah, I think we're going to go a different route. It's not too often I see Doom Foretold and don't take it, but I think we're going to go with the Archon into Treacherous Blessing plan. We are literally playing the mirror. This is wild. Alright, so actually, we have to pivot a little bit on this game plan. We'll play out the Treacherous Blessing here, so that we can sack it to Doom Foretold. And I think we want to go ahead and scry with the Temple of Silence. And we'll put that Oath on the bottom. Alright, and in terms of the card we're pitching, I think it's probably going to just be a land here, although Oath of Kaya is also on the chopping block. I'm actually going to pitch the Scry land. This way, if they play, for example, Narset, we can hit it with Oath of Kaya to get rid of it. Alright, so they are playing a version that has Birth of Meletus in it, so some small differences in our decks. And different hand disruption. I'm really excited for this this mirror match here. Okay. So we can play our own Doom Foretold, making them sacrifice 2 permanents. We can play Narset minus and hope to hit a 2-drop like Omen of the Sea. Don't want to run out Archon. I think I am going to go ahead and just try to get some value out of this Narset, and I'm really just looking for Omen of the Sea or some other fodder for Doom Foretold. Alright, there's the Omen. And I think I'm actually going to fetch here. No, we haven't been scrying a whole lot. We don't have the ability to scry too soon, so we'll go ahead and just play this out normally. Aether Gust does not do much. One of the main reasons to play this deck. But yeah, Becca, that diamond looks good next to the screen name. Mark, I could not give you one. If you are a moderator, you are already very important. Alright, so see if they bounce their Omen here. If they do, we can hit Teferi with Oath of Kaya just to get rid of it. Just don't want to activate that. Yeah, the sword is pretty sweet. Okay, so let's get rid of Teferi and play a Teferi of our own. And then I have an interesting decision. Normally I would bounce the Oath of Kai here to try to get them to get rid of this, but they have Omen of the Sea in hand. So I think I'm just going to bounce the Doom Foretold here.
I am not making this up as I go.
I am still recovering from that game last night. I'm not going to lie, I was thinking about that one for a couple hours. There was one critical turn when my clock was at like 9 seconds where for some reason I thought that perhaps we were going to win on time and I was just passing the turn, but I should have just been spamming the space bar because if I had attacked on that key turn that I passed, I would have actually ended up winning. So yeah, definitely still recovering a little bit from it, but man, what a match. Alright, so Elspeth Conquers Death is certainly a good one. I think it's time to try to get the Archon going. And there's not any one drop that we can actually hit off of this. So I'm just going to scry here and then probably play it out on their turn. Yeah, that was really wild. I felt like we were losing for such a long time, and to be able to turn the tide at the end there was really exciting, but I just could not quite close it out fast enough. Oh, the double Doom Foretold. What happened there? I needed to respond before the trigger of the Elspeth Conquers Death, unfortunately. That's awesome, Eder. So glad to hear it. I was saying, somehow we actually found a mirror match, which is pretty unusual. But that's awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, keep me posted. Yeah, we're gonna run it tonight and hopefully make a little progress on the ladder. What matchups did you play out? Okay.
Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, Legion's End was an all-star when Mono Red was super popular. But now that it's not, it's possible just the Kaya's Wraths are better. Very cool. We're unfortunately getting beaten down a little bit here, but we'll see if we can take the initiative. Ooh, that one is going to help for sure. So the real question is, do I want to immediately run that or play Elspeth Conquers Death first? Yeah, Mono Red I find super easy post-board. It's just game one that's a really tough one to win. Alright, so we have two options. We can Doom Foretold plus Elspeth Conquers Death on their Doom Foretold. And I think I like that. And then we'll dance next turn. Gotcha. Yeah, Devout Decree is definitely really good. Legion's End, it just can sometimes be a total blowout. So often I've run into the double Fervent Champion start, and being able to take away 2 of their permanents has been really helpful. But yeah, it's definitely inconsistent, that's true.
Here we go.
All right, and oh man, let's see what they hit here. Probably our Elspeth Conquers Death. Well, we're gonna play a large Dance of the Manse at least, so hopefully that's enough to turn the tide. Yeah, it's really often the only way to win that game, unless of course you're able to cry the Carnarium. All right, so we have the option to certainly go for 6. I think that's exactly the amount I'm going to go for here. And that allows us to potentially play something afterward as well. So let's grab these 5 enchantments. Alright, we'll get rid of Teferi here. Yeah, I definitely used to run more Kaya's Wrath when aggro was more popular. I just have often found that I'm cutting them post-board to the more controlling decks. So I want this Thought Erasure. I can cast it, so I am going to keep it. Oh, and another Dance is awesome. Do I want the Oath? I think I do. It's actually a good answer to the Planeswalkers. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what they have in hand. Another Teferi and an Aether Gust. Oh, man. We're definitely going to keep that Dance of the Manse. By far the best card in the matchup. So hopefully they didn't just draw their Dance of the Manse. And if not, I think we're in great shape. Just go ahead and Dance of the Manse for 6 here again. That's amazing, Eder. Yeah, that's the one thing I really like about this deck is sometimes the wins just feel like you are absolutely crushing it and you have total control of the whole match. And yeah, the 2 Aether Gust main deck definitely help with the Sultai matchup as well. Like we were saying yesterday, being able to Aether Gust the Casualties of War feels pretty good. Alright, so in the mirror match, we can cut our Aether Gust. Don't want to forget to do that. Love Scrabbling Claws. Love Kaya. Have both the Mystical Disputes, the D-Sparks, and the Erebos' Intervention to consider. So I kind of always like having access to one Wrath, just in case they have something like a Dream Trawler or they get going with an Archon. Let's see what else we could consider cutting here. So our deck is set up quite well. I think I'm going to bring in 2 of the Disputes and go down a little bit on the Oath of Kaya's. And I'm going to run it back like this. I have also played Luis Salvato, and I had this epic match against him. He is incredibly good, so don't feel bad about that. Yeah, he played phenomenally to win a super close one against me, and I was really impressed by him. Alright, I am going to keep this. Got the Scrabbling Claw and the Thought Erasure into Narset. Alright, so I imagine they're going to probably take Narset here, but okay, they've got something important to protect with the choice to take the Thought Erasure. Yeah, part of the reason I kept it was because of the thought erasure with the scry, and in a real pinch, we can actually just sacrifice the scrabbling clause as well. So it definitely depends, though, on the hand. And here, I think I just want to keep hitting land drops in general, so I'm going to keep this. Are you running the full 26 lands, Eder? Alright, and so you might just be on the bad side of variance then. That happens from time to time.